let me unload for the day. Okay, let's have a little talk. I want to address some things that I've heard. A lot of questions that I've got from people around the gym or through social media, and I wanted to use this format as an opportunity to kind of address those things. We're not going to get into some of the finer minutiae and some of the bigger nutrition things, but I want to just address some myths and some things that I've heard that aren't quite accurate, some misunderstandings as far as it comes to protein. So specifically addressing, as I was talking to someone the other day about kind of their dietary needs and what their day looks like with protein or just general calories and nutrients, the statement made was, well, I don't power lift and I don't strength train, so I really don't have a need for protein shakes. And to go down that same road, as we talk about kind of some of the myths and the misunderstanding of protein and how it works in your body, it's not a magic potion, right? It's not going to suddenly get you buff. It's not going to turn you into the Hulk, right? It's not the Popeye principle. You can't crack open a protein shake and drink it and all of a sudden you just start hulking out, right? That's not how it works, right? Protein is an essential nutrient that we need for our body. Everyone needs. It doesn't matter regardless of whether you're keto or low carb or Atkins or whatever you're on. You have to have protein to survive. Of course, the quality or the quantity of how much you need depends on so many different factors, age and height and weight and goals and lifestyle and things like that. So we're not going to get into that of quantities you need. We're just going to talk about it generally speaking. So dispelling some of the myths and getting into just the facts, some real basic facts of what protein does. It is essential for your body, right? It contains essential amino acids that your body needs. And with these enzymes and everything, what it does is it has a holistic approach of your body. It helps transfer things in your body. It helps regulate fluid. It helps regulate pH levels. Specifically, what we're going to talk about today is how it helps in recover muscles, right? It is the building blocks for your muscles. So anytime we do some kind of strenuous activity, and I'm going to say strenuous activity because I don't mean just weightlifting. Anytime we do a strenuous activity, we're going to have little micro tears in our muscles. The micro tears in our muscles, and that's fine. Don't let that statement freak you out, right? Oh, my muscles are tearing. That's what happens when you work hard. When you work hard, you get little micro tears. Whenever you get those little micro tears in your muscles, rebuilding them with protein is what helps make them stronger, right? The more you do this, your body starts acclimating. As you do more and more resistance training, as you start lifting heavier loads, yes, the muscles get bigger to compensate for those heavier loads. But protein doesn't do that. Protein doesn't make you big, right? So two different things. One, we need protein throughout our day. And specifically talking with products, we need proteins throughout our day, right? We want to stay in what's called an anabolic state. Anabolic state, to simplify here, we're just talking about it's an area where with protein synthesis, your body is focusing on restoring and recovering your muscles, right? It's going to burn that fat and help protect the muscles. That's what it wants to do. If you're in the opposite of that, if you're in a catabolic state is where your body kind of freaks out a little bit, right? It's going to even start eating your own muscles to repair the muscles. Get that? After a point in the catabolic state, your muscles are going to use themselves to break down to try to repair themselves. Not good. That's not what we want, right? We want to stay in that anabolic window. How do we stay in that anabolic window? I need to get protein sufficiently and all throughout the day. I want to think in like a 2 to 3 hour window, right? So if I'm having a 2 to 3 hour window, for me, for example, if I eat breakfast at 7 a.m., 7:30, I don't eat lunch until 12 or 12:30, I've got a 5 hour gap here. I need something in between. And as much as you all know me as kind of the prepper that I am and always having things around me, I don't carry a backpack full of like chicken breasts. It'd be weird if I did. I don't do that. I do carry things around with me like bags or a little blender bottle just full of level 1 protein. Level 1 protein with first form is a sustained assimilation protein. It means it is supposed to replicate that whole food value, right? I don't have time to go heat something up. I don't have time to go cook something. I certainly don't want to go buy something from a grocery store or from a restaurant just halfway through my day when I'm running in between meetings. But I've got something that'll replicate that whole food value. I can get good quality protein in my body so that I stay in that anabolic window throughout the day. That's what level 1 is for. Which, side note, speaking of level 1, truly, honestly, the best protein I've ever tasted. Really. You remember the protein back in the day we had? It was real chalky, you know, and you'd think, oh man, I just got done with a workout. I really need to get protein in my body. I'm gonna have to power through this and slam this protein shake because it tastes like garbage. Not level 1. This stuff is so good that I actively try to figure out other recipes that I can put this in. For example, last weekend, I took half of the pancake mix and I replaced it with this. This is cinnamon cookie batter. Protein. So I had pancakes that had protein in them. Could eat them throughout the day, right? This is my favorite in the whole world. Best protein I've ever had. This is meant to be that meal replacement though throughout your day though, right? Meal replacement, level 1, anabolic window. The second part of this is when we do that hard workout, right? Resistance training. The statement that I had that was about, oh, I'm not a bodybuilder, I'm not a power lifter, I don't need protein shakes. Resistance training doesn't just mean powerlifting or weightlifting at all, right? Understand the root of that. Resistance training. I'm just training with some kind of active resistance. Something is resisting the force output that I'm generating. That's all it means. So I have something actively resisting the force that I'm putting out. So, martial artists, does that sound familiar? Things when we talk about ground fighting, grappling, jiu-jitsu, my Krav Maga people. When we're actively tied up, we're fighting against someone, someone's fighting against us, we're pushing, we're pulling, and we think, oh man, I'm sore after that. That's what's happening. That is a part of resistance training. That's a hard workout. Anytime we have some kind of hard workout, we're gonna have those little micro tears in our muscles. What we need is right after that workout, we need to get protein in our body. Another part of this that I'm not gonna get into is talking about what role energy has as far as carbs versus protein versus fat and how that's done in your body. Not gonna go there today. Today we're just gonna focus on protein. So right after a hard workout, I wanna get protein in my body. Best for that, first form rapid assimilation protein, Formula 1, right? Essentially, making it real easy, this is a pre-broken down protein, right? I can get it in my body. My body doesn't have to work as hard to digest it and to break it down. It can get right into my bloodstream, get straight to the muscles and help repairing them immediately. This one, Magical Charms. It tastes just like Lucky Charms, not a joke. And I'm a cereal person, right? And they have flavors like Magical Charms, Fruit Loops, Fruity Loops, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh, they're the best things in the world. I mean, I wish that I could if you could smell it through the camera, right? It's Lucky Charms. This though, this is specifically designed to have after a workout. This is meant to be rapidly assimilated into your body to get straight to your muscles to help them repair, to help them rebuild, right? That's how you're gonna get stronger. If you've been working out for a while, if you've been doing martial arts for a while, and man, you think, I don't know if I'm getting stronger, I just keep getting more sore, I keep getting tired, that's the role that protein has in your body. We need to get protein in our body right after that workout. Throughout the day, we need protein. We need to stay in an anabolic state so that we're not just storing fat, right? And we're not harvesting our own muscle in our body to try to regenerate protein. I need protein throughout the day. I need protein right after a workout. So if that helps with any thoughts, with any things, summarizing it, protein does not make you big. Protein does not automatically give you muscles. I don't just need protein if I'm a bodybuilder. Everyone, regardless of age or lifestyle, has to have protein. For fat loss and to keep fat off, I need anabolic state, which means I need protein throughout my day. To help recover after a workout, I need protein right after a workout, right? If you guys want more information, if you guys even want to sample some of this stuff, give me a shout. Next time you're at the gym, next time you're around me, I can even mail you some. Give me a shout. I'll hook you up. All right. Get on with your Friday. Have an awesome day. Again, get protein.